and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions, testing some new makeup, or new to me, that I've picked up recently. So I have a Primark foundation, I have a couple of products from BPerfect. I have a couple of CBeauty products from CBeauty. I have the new Revolution highlighter. I also have the Sky High Brown mascara, and I have a Revolution eyeliner as well in brown. So I'm going to start off by using this, and then we'll move on to eyes before we do the rest of the base. So this is the BPerfect Ekin Radiant Glow Luxurious Multi-Use Skin Perfector. That's a mouthful and a half. So it's this one here, and it says it's got hyaluronic acid, camellia oil and vitamin E in it as well. I think it's like one of those, a bit like the faux filter or the flawless filter. Yeah, it says on it you can use it for, you can wear it alone as a glowy base. You can wear it as a primer. You can combine it with your favourite skincare or foundation, and you can use it as a highlighter, as a topper as well, like a liquid highlighter. I'm going to use it as a primer today. What I'll do is I will try it as a highlighter as well, but I'll do that on like a short. So this is what the packaging looks like. It looks really nice actually. I love this kind of frosted glass just here. It's quite a decent sized bottle as well. How much is in here? I can't see it where it says anywhere. I don't think it does say how much is in here, but it's a decent amount. It does say shake well, so we'll do that. Now, I got the shade 02 light to medium. There was a lighter one, and I think a few darker ones actually. So we have a pump on here as well. So I'll pump some on the back of my hand. We'll take 2 pumps, so it looks like that. It's kind of a thick, very glowy formula. It does actually remind me, of the Beauty Bay one. I can't remember the name of it, but I have tried that one out. I'll link it below. But yeah, it does remind me of that, to be honest. So I'm going to take this. Oh, it smells nice. What does that smell like? Bailey's. Oh, my brush is shedding. So just on this cheek to start off with, so we can see the difference if applying on its own. Yeah, it's very nice. Definitely, I would say for me anyway, more of a kind of a summer product on its own. But that's how it's looking. It's got kind of like, it's definitely very illuminating. It's almost like a champagne gold showing through. So there's my skin without it compared to with. I do like it though. I think it's really nice. I do like a glowy base, I have to say. Right, so I just go ahead and apply it to the rest of my face. Right, okay, so that's all applied to my base now. So as I say, that's how it'd look all over on its own, which, yeah, it's very glowy. Really nice, actually. And then we'll move on to eyes. So for eyes, I'm going to be digging into this really cute little palette just here. So this is a quad. And this is from CBeauty, which is a company that sells like CBeauty products. I believe that this one is originally from, oh no, it's an XiXi one. So the packaging of the palette looks like this. It's so cute. And then this one is in the number 3. So I think there were 5 different ones. This is the actual palette itself. How cute is this? So we've got a little bunny just here. We have a shimmer here. And this really nice one that's got like a pale blue and then a pink bow. So they're 2 different shadows. So kind of, yeah, it's kind of a quad. So I'm going to start off by taking the... I think I might actually take this dark, almost charcoaly shade just here and apply that in my crease, and I'm going to bring it into the outer part of my lid here as well. Looks quite nice on the brush. Oh, it's got nice pigment. Right. So I'm just going to take it through. So I'm going to start off by kind of stamping, and then we'll blend it through. actually really like that colour. It's really nice. It's like a really dark grey. So yeah, in the pan I thought it was going to be more of like a charcoal, like close to black, but not quite, if you know what I mean. But it's a really nice dark grey, which would look gorgeous on its own, you know, just for a simple smoky look. So then on the edge of that, I'm going to blend it out using the pale blue just here. Can't really see this one on the brush too much. So we'll just take that around the edge of the colour. Take a bit more. It's blended out quite nicely, but I wouldn't say you can particularly see the blue shade. It's extremely pale and there's not an awful lot of pigment to that one. I couldn't really see it on the brush, to be honest, when I picked it up. So I think the blending is more to do with the brush than the actual shadow. Maybe slightly. So we're kind of looking at that anyway. So then on this inner part here, I am going to take, I think I might actually take the pink, the matte pink, and then use this as a topper. Doesn't look too bad on the brush, I will say that. And then I'm going to pop this, as I say, on the front bit just here. Almost as a base for that shimmer. So we're looking at that. It's not really shown up an awful lot, if I'm being honest. I think because this shade is so dark, this kind of pastel-y pink, it's just not really, you know, blending in or covering it too well. But as I say, it is a base, so it's not the worst thing in the world. So taking the shimmer shade, so it's this little circle just here, I'm going to start off with the brush. I don't think it's going to show up an awful lot with the brush, to be quite honest with you. So I reckon I'm going to need to go in with my finger for most of it. But we'll try. Yeah, it's not great with the brush. Right, let's try with a finger. See, it's like that on my finger, so it's really kind of almost like a wet. Yeah, that's much better. Like, definitely a topper. You definitely need something underneath it. It's very light, but I do find a lot of like sort of Chinese and Korean makeup as well. It is kind of very, very light looking, nothing too heavy. So yeah, that's, I mean, I like that anyway. Okay, so I think that's the best I'm going to get it. I like the dark shade. I do love this shade here. The pastel shades, the blue and the pink one that I used, not great, to be honest with you. There's hardly any pigment to them. They don't blend that well, I think, because they're so pale and they don't really show up much at all on my skin either. And the shimmer, although it is very pretty, and as I say, it's extremely light and beautiful as a topper, there's just not an awful lot going for it, if you know what I mean. There's not an awful lot to it. So I'm going to leave the eyes there for now. I am going to finish them off, obviously. I've got the eyeliner and the mascara to do as well, but we'll come back to that after foundation. So for foundation, I have this one here. So this is from Primark, and this is the BPerfect Colour Illuminating Foundation. Luminous finish with wild pansy and rose extract, and it's got SPF 20 as well. So it's this one here. Now, I have heard that this is supposed to be a dupe of the NARS, I think it's called Radiant Finish, their newest one that they've brought out. So this one I actually picked up for £3.50 in the sale, bargain. So it has a pump on it here. I'm going to take, I hope the colour is okay. I do struggle to find a good match with Primark. It doesn't look too bad, actually. I'm not sure. We'll see. Right. No, it's fine. So we'll go on to this one first. Oh, it's very illuminating, which I really like. It literally glides on effortlessly. Oh, do you know what? I absolutely love this. Right, okay, let's press it into the skin. So just taking my sponge and just... I don't know if it's the primer, like the glowy primer that I used underneath, or if it's the foundation, but to be honest, or the combination, it is doing bits to my skin. The glow and the dewiness on that, the finish is absolutely stunning. Yeah, and my skin is super dry, like around here at the moment. I think quite a lot of people are suffering with that at the minute. I don't know what it is. It must be the weather. But yeah, I'm trying so hard to get rid of it. But it doesn't seem to be clinging too much there either. It's a good colour as well, actually. Right, so I'll go ahead and apply it to the rest of my face. That is an absolutely stunning product, really nice. So yeah, it's a really good colour as well, actually. Sort of matches my neck quite well. But yeah, I think that is beautiful. Such a gorgeous glow, really nice and illuminating, really nice and dewy. I'd say a really youthful finish as well, actually. And it doesn't dry down, it dries down nicely. You know, it's kind of a bit of a satin finish it dries down to, so it doesn't feel too like oily or anything. But I absolutely love that. I think that is stunning. As I say, the dry patches on my face, if you can see those, I don't know if you can or not on camera, but they are particularly dry at the moment. So I would say ignore that, because that is kind of like, you know, more than just having dry skin. But yeah, I think that is a beautiful finish. Lovely product. Right, I didn't pick up a bronzer, so I'm just going to quickly whack on some of my usual one. Fantastic. So that was the iconic Lending Kiss by the Sun in Oh Honey. And then we'll go back to eyes, and I have an eyeliner to try. So it's this one here from Revolution. So this one here is the Intense Brown Felt Eyeliner in Renaissance Flick. Oh, it is Renaissance Flick, that's what it's called. And I got the shade brown. I've wanted a brown eyeliner for a while. I quite like a brown liner and mascara. So that's why I went for those to try today. Oh, it's nice packaging. So let's put it the right way around. So it looks like this. I love the colour of the packaging. It's like almost like a bit of a plummy shade. Beautiful. And then, yeah, it's just like, you know, your average kind of felt tip liner just here. So I'm just going to do the tiniest flick. Yeah, just to about there. It's really nice and pigmented, actually. So like that, I'm not the best at doing eyeliner, but yeah, it's absolutely fine. It's yeah, it's really nice, actually. It's quite a dark brown. It's yeah, it's not far off black, but yeah, it definitely looks softer than like a really black eyeliner would. And then we'll go on with mascara. So this is the Maybelline Sky High, which is very well known, but this is the brown one. So this is one of their newer ones. So like this, you know, your standard wand, but we've got a brown mascara on there. I say standard wand, I mean for the Sky High. So I'll start off with this eye just here. I love the original Sky High mascara, sorry, the black one. And I'm really wanting to try the burgundy one, because they've brought out like loads of really funky colours. There's like a pink, blue and a burgundy. And the burgundy one looks stunning. But they're really hard to get hold of at the moment. I got this one on TikTok Shop because the brown one's quite hard to get hold of as well. So there's the brown mascara with one coat. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad at all. And then that's how we're looking with two coats. So there's one coat on that one now. So two coats. So that's the mascara all done. So yeah, I think that is absolutely beautiful. Really nice. This eye is not as good as this eye. My lashes on this eye. I don't know why. It's probably because I sleep more on that side. But yeah, this one's so much better. But yeah, I think it's a really nice mascara, and I do like the kind of the brownness of it. Again, like the eyeliner, it's not as harsh as black. But yeah, nice. So for blush, we have this one here that I'm really excited to try actually. I love a liquid blush. So this one is in Turkish Delight. I think, I'm not sure, but I think this is the only shade that they do. So this is from the Ekin range as well by BPerfect. And I've heard some amazing things about this. So this one says a radiant blush, luxurious liquid blusher, hyaluronic acid, camellia oil and vitamin E again. So very similar packaging to the kind of the illuminating stuff that I showed you first. And it's got a pump again. So it looks like that. I'm just going to take the one pump. I'm going to take my finger. Oh, it's a really nice colour. And we'll start off with one dot on each side. A tiny bit more on that one. And see how we go with the one. I normally use the Rare Beauty, the soft pinch blush. And I only need one of those. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, look at that. And yeah, one dot. So you don't even need, look, I've still got all that left on my hand. You don't even need a whole pump. You only need like half a pump. Unless you want it to look like really blushy. Then obviously, you know, you'll have a whole pump. But that is, for me, that is perfect. Oh, that is so nice. I like the glowiness to it as well. Oh, and it blends like a dream, an absolute dream. It was effortless. Oh, I love that. That is really, really nice. So then for highlighter, we have this one here. There are quite a few shades in this. This is the newest from Revolution. They're highlighters, and these are the Beam Bright highlighters. So it looks like this. I've already done a short, which is why I've dipped into it. But this is in the shade Pink Seduction. I love a kind of a pinky highlighter. Used to go for the quite icy ones or the champagne ones, but lately I've been preferring the pinky ones. So picking it up, I'm just going to tap a little bit off. It's quite intense. And then I only go on these areas. But obviously, you know, if you want to go ham all over your face, then do. It's personal preference. I think I tapped off a bit too much. We'll take a little bit more. There we go. That's much better. Oh, see, look at that. It almost looks wet. It is so pretty. Got no cast either. Oh, that is stunning. Oh, look. That is so pretty. That is absolutely beautiful. Really nice. I love these highlighters, and it doesn't look textured either. There's no like, it doesn't show up textured on my skin. It blends in lovely. It almost melts in. I absolutely love that. So nice. Right, so then the very last thing I have to do is lips. So I have another CBeauty product from CBeauty Mall again, and it's this one here. This is quite a clear product, so I think I might put a liner underneath. But this is one of the Hold Live lip glosses. So if we open it up, the packaging looks like this. And whoops, and then we can take the gloss out and it looks like this. How pretty is that? Absolutely stunning. So taking out the thing, so it's like this. So we've got like a diamond shaped doe foot there, and as you can see, it's kind of like a bit of a sparkly clear with a hint of pink. So I've just gone over with a little bit of this one here, which is the L'Oreal Colour Riche lip liner in the shade. Oh, Sane Sunset 107. And then we'll take some of this gloss. Doesn't really have a smell. Actually feels really nice on the lips, like feels lovely. It doesn't feel sticky or anything. It feels very much like a lip oil. Yeah, I really like that. It's a really nice texture. It feels really hydrating as well. Yeah, so over the top of that liner, it kind of gives a really nice, just a bit of a nudie, glossy look. Yeah, love it. Okay, so here is the finished look, and I actually really quite like this. It's very light, very kind of natural-ish, I would say. But I do like it. Even the eyeshadow, I was a little bit like unsure of it, and I think I still am to an extent, because as I explained, the dark shade, love, such a beautiful colour, really nice pigment, blended lovely as well. But the pastels were a bit, they just weren't really doing anything for me. You know, the colour wasn't really showing up. So yeah, but the topper is actually very pretty as a topper. It is really nice. Love the eyeliner's lovely, the mascara's lovely, really liking the kind of the brownness of them. And love the foundation and the blush as well. The illuminating product that I use as a primer, like that as well. Yeah, oh, the highlighter is stunning. Absolutely, that's probably my favourite thing that I've done today was the highlighter. So beautiful. And the lip product's really nice as well. It feels lovely on the lips. So as always, I will link all the products that I've used in today's video in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!